NTA, Channel 12, Uyo. Your dependable station.
In the news this morning, Nigeria at 65, President Tinubu assures of better future. Akwa Ibom House of Assembly calls for end to disruptive behaviors at 65th Independence. Plus, Nigerians appraise the education sector as the nation marks its 65th Independence anniversary. A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us on the news at 10 here on NTA Channel 12. Uyo. We're bringing you this broadcasts from Star Times Channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do all to follow so we can engage properly. President Bola Tinubu has reassured Nigerians that his administration is committed to nation building. The president, who gave this assurance through his 65th Independence Anniversary broadcast, notes that the country has so far recorded significant growth across sectors, especially in education, healthcare, financial services, manufacturing, telecommunication, aviation, among others. He called on Nigerians to join hands with government in restoring the dignity of the nation. The president, who assured Nigerians that the worst times are over, recounts that the nation's internal reserve has increased to over $42 billion, among many other achievements. He acknowledges that though the reforms came with some temporary pains through the rising cost of living, he assured that it will be a thing of the past in a short while. Meanwhile, lawmakers in Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly have pledged to honor the memory of patriots who sacrificed to secure the country's freedom and build upon their legacies for the advancement of all. The 8th Assembly also congratulates President Bola Tinubu as Nigeria marks its 65th independence celebration. Nsikak Okun completes the story.
House of Assembly Udemoto, while congratulating Nigerians for the 65th Independence anniversary, calls on all to join hands in promoting peace and unity of our nation, Nigeria. He says 2025 Independence Day celebration is a call for all of us to reflect thoughtfully on whether we have done enough to uphold the values of patriotism, justice, inclusiveness, and integrity as a nation, and thereby urge the people to renew their commitment for the betterment of our country.
As representatives of the people, this anniversary calls for sober reflections and renewed commitment to the mandate entrusted to us by our constituents. Given our track record so far, I think to say we are on course, and the journey ahead present us with even greater opportunities to improve and deliver.
Some lawmakers also made their views known on the celebration of the 65th Independence.
I want to congratulate all Nigerians for our independence anniversary and also thank God for keeping Nigeria in relative peace all through these years of our independence. And it is my hope and my belief that with our total support to His Excellency the President in his renewed hope agenda, Nigeria is going to get better.
At 65 would have gone very far than this, but I still have hope and confidence in the President of this country that from some transformation that is being put in place, that there is hope.
So far, we have sustained our democracy. I mean, if there's anything that we can talk about that, I mean, that's a democracy that has been sustained. It's a big one for us. Whatever is remaining, It's going to be work in progress and we'll get there. So let's encourage our leaders. I mean, it's not really easy to keep those guys in the barracks sustainable.
65 years is not a child's play. 65 years shows that we have come of age. And I must really sincerely appreciate His Excellency President and Commander-in-Chief under Sustainable Development Goal have constructed and commissioned 100-bed space mother and child hospital, specialist hospital in my constituency.
As Nigeria marks its 65 independence, let us embrace civic responsibility, avoid acts capable of destroying the peace of the country, and contribute meaningfully to the development of our nation. Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
As Nigeria celebrates its 65th years of independence, citizens are reflecting on the journey so far as a sovereign nation. Uforo Etuk in this report examines the educational development of the nation, challenges, and future expectations.
Like every other sector of Nigeria's economy, the Nigerian education sector is undergoing rapid reforms, having survived several wars for over 6 decades after independence. Within this period, the sector has been faced with underfunding, poor infrastructure, slow adoption of technology, and school dropouts, caused by security challenges in some parts of the country. Although successive administration at the national and sub-regional levels made policies to address the challenges faced by the sector, some Nigerians say these efforts were not backed up by the right political wills.
We want to be having strikes every year in and every year out. Our students should be in school studying, not back home because of ASU strike. Government should handle that issue permanently and address the issue of infrastructure.
How about the public schools? Are government paying attention to public schools? There has to be a boost. You boost both ends, both the teacher and the student. Some things has to be kept in place for every child in Nigeria to thrive academically.
Infrastructurally, we are not doing well and we need to improve. Even though I know that they have erected so many structures and open universities all over the country, we need to have a qualitative education, and that should be the focus at 65.
Realizing the challenges it met on ground and the burden to holistically address them, President Bola Tinubu's administration allocated a record 3.52 trillion to education in the 2025 budget, a 61.47% increase from the previous year. This, some stakeholders noted, is among many other efforts of the administration to inject life into the education sector.
That Nigerian educational system is undergoing a very serious transformation to meet up the global practice. And we know a couple of mistakes or what we shouldn't have done. We are doing those corrections now. We are closing gaps. There have been a lot of transformation in the polytechnic education. It has brought in skill, TVET. It has done everything humanly possible to make sure that polytechnic education is lifted and that people take back their pride of practical production. And that's what is happening now.
In 65 years, education has contributed to the overall development of the country, promoted manpower development, and has projected Nigeria as a global player in the world of science, technology, agriculture, and sports. In Uyo, Foro Etuk, NTA News.
We're due for our first commercial break. We'll be back with more stories. Please stay.
CY Best Electronics. Awesome, great, and indeed a finesse among the best quality electronics of all brands of television and smart television sets ranging from 19 to 66 inches, compact disc, DVD players, home theater sets, and soundbar music systems. What about extension wires and accessories, AV, HDMI, auxiliary cables, TV guard and surge protectors, wall brackets, DVD mounts, and wall shelves? These and more at CY Best Electronics, 30 Nepal Line Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and order, please call 0803 599 7564, 0808 556 3469, or 0802 685 0027. CY Best Electronics. God is love. Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Welcome back. Since still on Nigeria's independence anniversary, Nigerians are calling on the federal government to do all it takes to stabilize the economy and ensure security of lives and property of citizens. They made this appeal while sharing their expectations on Nigeria at 65. John Paul Alumina completes the story.
As Nigeria marks her 65th independence anniversary, the citizens are hoping that the federal government will revamp the economy, restructure the country, and make it more inclusive for all. While acknowledging the progress made so far in the country, the citizens are confident that if the weaknesses of the country are addressed, the dreams of the forefathers can be realized.
I believe that Nigeria at 65, we should be more matured in leadership. And we should think the leadership concept and structure that will make us to be united. Restructuring is the way out. At 65 years, we are matured enough not to do things like kids. For us to fight is not the best, but for us to sit as one and talk and define the Nigeria that will be good for you and I, so that the unity will return.
Nigeria, prosperity, peace in all our borders. Our leaders leading the nation, guided by the Spirit of God.
Wish our country peace. Peace in all aspects of life. There should be no terrorism. There should be no vandalization of our farmlands. Wish peace of the economy. And we trust God that all these things can be achieved in this our government of our Tinubu president.
Actually, I see in Nigeria where our young people are not just planning to leave Nigeria, but Nigeria will be so prosperous. Our government are so efficient, effective, because Nigeria has so much to give.
Other Nigerians are appealing to the federal government to invest more in youth employment and empowerment by prioritizing entrepreneurship development for meaningful engagement.
To let the government really key into skill education by training our children, training our mothers, training our sons, and also empowering them. Most people know what to do, but they don't have the empowerment. I've been to several centers. I've seen guys, girls, ladies, men who knows what to do, but they don't have the wherewithal.
Basically, like our governor in this side said that we should embrace production, not consumption. Automatically, our economy will change. Our naira will gain value because we will no longer be going to struggle to get something to come and eat. We will no longer be borrowing to come and eat. I want to really thank our governor that from the day he came in to power up till now, he borrowed no dime. And it's because the governor really thinks productivity and he thinks of working, developing with what he has.
But I trust that if we'll give more attention to the Word of God, the guidance of the Spirit, and with better understanding, we will have the leaders we desire to bring about the change that we want. But most certainly, I can guarantee every Nigerian that change is coming.
It is the hope and prayers of many Nigerians that the challenges of unemployment, hunger, poverty, and insecurity will be addressed to make the country better for all the citizens.
Ibom Developers Free Zone Enterprise is celebrating Nigeria's 65th independence anniversary with school children in Ikodabasi and Eastern Obolo local government areas of Akwa Ibom State. Etienne Oibanga reports.
Ibom Developers FZE visited Ukbomete Secondary Technical School, Ikodabasi, and St. Agnes Primary and Secondary School, Ikonta Bianga, in Eastern Obolo local government area, Akwa Ibom State, to celebrate the country's 65th anniversary with these children. The event featured excited pupils and students showcasing patriotism through marching, riddles, songs, and rendition of the national anthem.
My prayers is God should give them long life and continue to give them wisdom for what they are doing and should bless them with money for the work that they are doing.
I appreciate them for coming to our school to share their gifts to us.
There are other many schools you're supposed to go, but look at us. You choose to come to our school to celebrate with our students. So we are all happy.
Also appreciate the company for actually making provision for buses that will take us to Korete. Thank you for that support. Thank you for that assistance. But because the president cancelled it, there's something we can do. So we decided to be home and gladly have come to celebrate with us. So our preparation will not just a waste.
The company distributed cake, food, drinks, and face caps to the children, emphasizing its commitment to nurturing joy and building a united nation. Ibom Developers FZE restates its social development programs aimed at host communities, focusing on securing a brighter future for children.
We've actually prepared these packs for them to take to their Independence Day celebration. But since it was cancelled, we deem it fit to come around to the community and still give them these items to celebrate Nigeria and to celebrate the good life that God has given to us and also our good relationship.
Ibom Developers are community-friendly companies. What actually brought our interest for celebrating with the children, knowing very well that the children are the future of this company.
Put your hands together for Nigeria.
While wishing Nigerian children a happy independence anniversary, the company reaffirms its dedication to community development. Etienne Oibanga, NTN News.
We take our second commercial. We'll be back with more stories. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are saved and pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efang Street, Tafara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back. Akwa Ibom State government is set to inject more 2,000 professionals into the health sector in the next 30 days. The stride, which is part of the state of emergency declared in the health sector by Governor Umoeno, was announced at a periodic media briefing by the Commissioner for Information, Anyekan Umana. Clement Barikui has details.
It is the first in the series of periodic briefing by the state government, and its focus was on appraising the 5 pillars of the Arise agenda. Commissioner for Information Anyekan Umana, while reeling out achievement of government in road infrastructure, said within 2 years about 771 kilometers of roads are at various stages of construction, with 31 bridges completed. On workers' welfare, the commissioner said the state government is releasing more funds for pensions and gratuities, as well as 1.2 billion naira as wardrobe allowance for teachers. Other achievements in the education, aviation, tourism, and power sectors were also highlighted.
Also take you to the compassionate initiatives of His Excellency the government. 2 things: compassionate initiative and human capital development. These are actually areas that are very dear to the heart of His Excellency the governor and the government of Akwa Ibom State at this time of the development of the state. For the human capital development, if you get onto the SAC, you will see what is happening there. The investment that is continuing, that His Excellency has continued to make in that very robust facility.
Following the declaration of state of emergency in the health sector, the government invited applications from retired healthcare professionals willing to contribute their quotas in serving the people, and more than 200 of them have so far applied. This is coming as 15 primary healthcare centers have been remodeled across the state, while a holistic health reform law will be in place before end of December 2025.
Pastor Moina has also launched the Akwa Ibom State Emergency Medical Service and Ambulance Systems. 31 ambulances working, over 600 medical emergencies peaked between March 1st and September 30th. And many more. Today, Akwa Ibom is assured of medical grade oxygen. Before now, we used to have oxygen imported from neighboring states, and sometimes the quality of that oxygen you cannot guarantee.
2 days ago we celebrated our 38 years since we were created, and if you look back at where we were, where we are, and where the government is taking us to, we have absolutely every right to be excited and happy for that critical principle of Akwa Ibom exceptionalism.
The state government says in the years ahead, it remains unwavering to delivering impactful governance, ensuring holistic and inclusive development. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
And that's the size of the English segment of the program this morning. Up next is the news in Ibibio. Good morning.
Kirin Nigeria yoga kiswa tayi tion dai uruka ida ngin abokin sinsio kini so Nigeria ya fono kan fono ufa woto bombe state mebo me money that ngen yak esyong ide me kpong de do wem kidat Nigeria oyo kiswa taitin mono wo kidat ngen etang sensi ko e banga hikbegen kang fong with ke Nigeria yo ki iswa taitin kwai bo me se men si kamine yem ki biwen kere basenya ikpeyon e ko member sinivase Bukara State Akwa Ibom bengi dem aidat menta ke fangsong ideme wake kantos niba ke usen edap merup asakodi do kiso e ke na mediongo mi e ke na mediongo ame idaga me e ke niege neme yemme kombok ame aswane tub no state Akwa Ibom etene kanomana aketumo yaiko mbogomi
Ame do pa men tumadi nam yari dong yi shori banga mem ko sukara nanga dia nane ke ko ke men tumitien ukara ananga ke mem ko banga a commissioner se mpo banga tumu swana tibenia kanomana kinia ke pata musung sukara diong u fangi soiba akebo e diong musung ayo ki tiat iki tiaba meta medokit ke mention sienda okoro ibop ed medokit kenkang menamutim nyamabo ukara akaiso dinoko ya pembon si maiki kpongutum okomo okoro billion naira kid mempo se metisa ibene deme me fonse mo sine kayutum iberam fenedo afangu pemwet utumu bomofum ukaisang muno idemine meset okoro afangu no itang electric kafang song idem anyebo kembono wo e wakaikan ikiba si maiki kpongutum it mesen wet adit men namutum e yodion mufo ibok e wakasem ifut estedeme nyamari andobo iswa ifang kiso kukara ya nanga menwondam po sidi benoforo idogidi state Wisdom Jacob Kombok NTA
me bombe ke state mi eske wongon adikbono mengwaidem ame monowo kidat ngen ekena ma yagidat Nigeria enyo kaidem enyo ngado sedo mfanemi ammo eske kome kamba adai wuruka idat ngen Nigeria ite army Tinubu kidat Nigeria yo kiswa atai tion e kompromiton sikak
Kiko atatang ko fong be state nyen ete de motonga ketanga nyema kom idat nyen Nigeria kenanga edare banga usoro ukari dem eniege tongo kem ponte iswa atamition abu yokemi anyama ko refre wobo ya sino obo edependare memye didiana ke kidet nyen Nigeria anyeba kusoro akiswa anyem adu soro se frewo ekpeda kaida ekerem ko banga naidet nyen Nigeria aba meba kendara anyene kitebo kimikara nofon me no frewo nen imani kere na ekpekere banga adidiana ke kidet nyen Nigeria nyema sino yo abo ya frefrewo emane dakeda ekrebo kimina mempo kere dogodo ke yaben adidiana ke yenkot noidet nyen Nigeria Osome bombet emanyu etang ya diong ebang anda mo idara ketuko usoro ukaridem akiswanyem anye idara kemi ke patre ebo ya frefrewo edakeda enam po ketebo ka ya bene memyedi diana keredi kidat nyen Nigeria ekpong mempo ketebo ka ya bene wan ye tok asin kidat nyen ba to konde idat nyen Nigeria aso ka kai iso anyen kot moforo ba ri fon ye fat nyen Kuyo Zika Kono Kombok NTA.
Atri de son ke mpangotong min ke ba senya ipeyon